Hello, my dear student. How are you? Hope that all of you are fine. I am also fine. This is Saiful Islam, lecturer of mathematics, Milestone College. Welcome all of you to my online class. Today, I will discuss about exercise 14 of your higher math. That is about probability. So let's start our class. Today, our topics is about probability. What is probability? That is possibility. Say it is tossing between the Bangladesh and India in a cricket match. What is the opportunity of Bangladesh to win the toss? I think you will tell it is 50%. That is 50-50. It may Bangladesh will own the toss or India also can win the toss. This opportunity of an event is a probability or possibility. To understand this chapter, you know some basic things from this exercise, from this chapter. You know some definition. At first, I will discuss that definition to you. So, look at the board. At first, random experiment. What do you mean by random experiment? A random experiment is where you know all the possible outcome but you don't know the exact outcome. You know all the possible outcome but you don't know the exact outcome. That is random experiment. What is possible outcome? Say you throw a dice. We know there are 6 numbers in a dice. These 6 numbers are possible outcome. You know it may be 1, it may be 2, it may be 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 in throwing a dice, but you don't know exactly which one you will get by throwing a dice. So this experiment is known as random experiment. So I think you have understood random experiment. Now event. What is event? An outcome or a combination of outcome of an experiment is known as an event. An outcome. Say you throw a dice. You will get a 6. That 6 is the event of this experiment. You throw a dice. It may be any one of the 6 numbers. That numbers you will get as a result. That one is the event of that experiment. So I think all of you clear about event. Now favorable outcome. What is favorable outcome? The outcome of the interested event of an experiment is known as favorable outcome. The outcome of the interested event of an experiment is known as favorable outcome. What is this? Look, I give you an example. Say you throw a dice. What will be the outcome of this throwing a dice? Yes, the possible outcome are 6, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But if you want the even number only or the odd number only, so what will the favorable outcome? What do you want? You want even number, so the favorable outcome of throwing a dice to getting a even number is 3, that is 2 or 4 or 6, these 3 numbers. So these are favorable outcome. Now sample space. Keep it in your mind, sample space is a set. The set of all possible outcome is called a sample space. Again, the set of all the possible outcome of a experiment is known as sample space. Say you throw a dice and you will get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5 or 6. This 6 number is your possible outcome. But if I write this 6 number, with using second bracket as a set, that it become a sample space. So this is a sample space, all the possible outcome, the set of all the possible outcome. So this is sample space. Now what is sample point? The element of the sample space is known as sample point. Each element of a sample space is known as sample point. Here 1, is a sample point, 2 is a sample point, 3 is a sample point, as like as 4, 5, 6 are also sample point. So I think all of you are clear about sample space and sample point. These are very, very important for 2 marks question. Now, certain event. What is certain event? The event which is sure to occur is called certain event. You are 100% sure it will occur. Say tomorrow the sun will rise from the east. It is 100% sure tomorrow the sun will rise from the east. So this is certain event, and the probability of a certain event is 1. Always keep it in your mind. The probability of a certain event is 1. The probability of a certain event is always 1. Now I will discuss about impossible event. Impossible event is the opposite of certain event. Impossible event just is the opposite of certain event, which is not possible. Say you will not see the sun in the night. This is 100% sure. It is not possible to see the sun in the night. So this is impossible event, and the probability of impossible event is always 0. The probability of impossible event is always 0. Say you throwing a dice and you want a number 7. Is it possible? No, this is not possible because there is no 7 in a dice. So you will not get 7 by throwing a dice. So here also the probability to getting 7 in a throwing of dice is also 0. This is impossible event. So this 7 definition you must keep it in your mind to solve the math of this chapter. Now I will show you the formula of probability. What is the formula of the probability? The probability of an event, the probability of an event is equal to total number of favorable outcome divided by total number of possible outcome. So the probability of an event, that is total number of favorable outcome divided by total number of possible outcome. I think all of you know what is favorable outcome and possible outcome. Just now I have briefed it. Now you should know the ranges of the probability of an event from 0 to 1. From 0 to 1. The ranges of the probability of an event is 0 to 1. Why it is from 0 to 1? Because the favorable outcome of an experiment of an event is minimum 0 and maximum is n. Here what is n? N is all the possible outcome. All the possible outcome. When it will be 0? Say you throw a dice and you want 7. So, but this is not possible to get 7 by throwing a dice because there is no 7. This is impossible events. So their favorable outcome is 0. So what will be the probability? That will be 0 by n. N means all the possible outcome. Favorable outcome divided by possible outcome, that is 0. And but you throwing a dice and you want any one of the 6 numbers. You say any one of the 6 numbers is your favorable outcome. That is all the possible outcome is your favorable outcome. In that case probability, I mean maximum will be n by n, that is 1. So the ranges of the probability of an event from 0 to 1. Keep it in your mind. Now we will discuss about probability T. What is probability T? Say you toss a coin, what will be the possible outcome? You know the possible outcome, head or tail. But if you throw 2 coins at a time, what will be the possible outcome? In that case, you need to draw a chart. That chart is probability tree. Say in the first toss, first coin you will get 2 possible outcome, that is head and tail. Say first coin you get head and second coin you also get 2 outcome from this second coin, that is head and tail. Again say first coin you get tail and second coin maybe you will get 2 of the possible outcome, that is head and tail. So this will be, what is the outcome, possible outcome? It will be head and head. Maybe you will get 2 head in 2 toss, or you will get head and tail, 1 head 1 tail. Maybe you will get first coin tail, second coin is head. Again you may got the result both are tail. These are the possible outcome, and this possible outcome known as sample space, and this is probability tree. So now I will show you 2 math from this exercise. So let's start the maths. Now all of you please open your book, page number 335, and look at the question number 7. 30 tickets are numbered serially from 1 to 30. The tickets are mixed thoroughly and 1 ticket is drawn at random. Find the probability of the serial number of the ticket being number 1 an even number, number 2 divisible by 4, number 3 less than 4, and number 4 greater than 22. There are 4 parts of this math. Look, what is the possible outcome of this experiment? Here the possible outcome, all the 30 numbers are possible outcome. But what is the favorable outcome? In different cases, favorable outcome are different. So look at the board. At first I will solve one number of this question, that is an even number. Here number of the possible outcome, that is 30. Total even number from 1 to 30 is 15. So favorable, so the number of the favorable outcome is equal to 15. Therefore probability of even number that is possible outcome, favorable outcome divided by possible outcome, 15 by 30, that is 1 by 2. So this is the favorable outcome of a even number. Now 2 number question. Look, here Number of the possible outcome is also 30. Number of the possible outcome is always 30 from all the 4 parts. Number which are divisible by 4 from 1 to 30 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 and 28. Look, how many number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total number of the favorable outcome is 7. So the probability number divisible by 4 are 7 by 30. So this is the probability of a number divisible by 4. 3 number question, that is less than 4. The probability a number being less than 4. Here number of the possible outcome is 30. Number which are less than 4 from 1 to 30 are 1, 2, 3. So total number of the favorable outcome is only 3. So the probability number being a number less than 4 are 3 by 30, that is 1 by 10. This is the probability of a number being less than 30, less than 4. Now 4 number question, that is greater than 22, a number being greater than 22. Here also number of the possible outcome are 30. Number which are greater than 22 from 1 to 30 are 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. So the total number of the favorable outcome, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is the favorable outcome. So therefore probability greater than 22 is 8 by 30. If you cancel it by 2, it will be 4 by 15. This is the probability to be a number greater than 22. Now all of you look at your book, question number 9. What is the probability of getting an even number or a number divisible by 3 in a single throw of a dice? Look the question again. We want an even number or a number divisible by 3 in a single throw of a dice. You throw a dice and you want the probability to be an even number or the number must be divisible by 3. So there are 2 parts. At first we will find the probability for the even number, then we will find the probability for getting the number divisible by 3. So look at the board. Total possible outcome is equal to 6. We know in a dice, by throwing a dice, the total possible outcome will be 6, from 1 to 6. Even numbers of a dice are 2, 4 and 6. So the favorable outcome to be an even number is equal to 3. Look, the favorable outcome will be 3, 2, 4 and 6. Therefore, probability to be an even number, that is 3 by 6 or 1 by 2. So we get the probability to be an even number. Now we will find out the probability to be the number which is divisible by 3. Again, total possible outcome that is 6. Numbers divisible by 3 in a dice are 3 and 6. The number divisible by 3 in a dice is 3 and 6. So, what is the favorable outcome? Therefore, total number of favorable outcome, that is 2. 3 and 6, 2. Therefore, probability to be a divisible by 3, number divisible by 3, that is 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. But look, this 6 is common on the both event, that is divisible by 3 and as well as even number. So, the number which is divisible by 3 and even number is 1. So, look again, 6 is common both the even number and divisible by 3. So, the favorable outcome of a number be even and divisible by 3 is equal to 1. So, therefore, probability to be even or and divisible by 3 is equal to 1 by 6. So, we got 3 numbers. First, the probability to be even number 1 by 2. The probability to be a number divisible by 3 is 1 by 3, and also the probability to be an even number and divisible by 3 is 1 by 6. So, what will be the probability of a number to be an even number or divisible by 3? Therefore, probability to be even number or divisible by 3, that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 6. Now calculate it. 6, 3, 2, 1, that is 5 minus 1 by 6, that is 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. This is our answer. This is our answer. So, my dear student, hope that you have understood my lecture. If you have any inquiry, you may ask your subject teacher. See you again. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.